The bombing of a primary school in southern Iran was a defining moment of the start of the US-Iran war. At least 155 people were killed, most of them minors. 6 months after the strike in the city of Minab, families are still struggling to come to terms with their loss. More in this report.
6 months on the ruins of Shajara Tayyibeh School remain a painful reminder of the day Minab lost so many of its children. Families came here expecting an ordinary school day. Instead, they were confronted with devastation and for some days of uncertainty before they could find their children.
The families are coping a little better now, but they're still grieving. They miss their children and are going through a very difficult time. No matter what they do, they can't forget them. These were children who came home every night, whose parents would tell them stories.
For some parents, the memories of that morning are impossible to escape. Arash Tondro lost an 8-year-old relative. He recalls one mother rushing toward the school after being told parents should collect their children, only to arrive as the school was struck again.
A martyr boy's mother kept saying, "Mohammad Reza, I know you're here." At around 11:08, the school called to say it had been closed and parents should come and collect their children. She was driving there when she saw people rushing toward the school. The first missile had already struck. As she got closer, it was hit a second time. When she arrived, she kept saying, "If only I'd arrived here sooner." I told her if you had arrived sooner, you would have been gone too.
Javad Sharju spent 3 days searching for his 7-year-old son, Alireza. When his son was finally found, the devastation was so severe that Sharju could identify him only by what he was wearing.
No one told us there was a war. No one told us anything. We went looking for our children. My child was missing for 3 days. I couldn't find him. After 3 days, they found him. My colleague called me saying, "Your kid is in the morgue." We went to the morgue. The body was badly burned. There was no sign it was my kid. The only things I could recognize were his socks and shoes. That's how I identified my child. The doctors came over and I told them, "This is my child." They said, "All right, we'll label the body. Please wait outside."
6 months later, the school may be silent, but for the families who lost their children, the grief remains.